There we go.
I've got 700 superconductors, 30,000 steel
There we
plates.
go. Okay.
15,000 construction components, 10,000 interior plates. Like, this ship is just now full of other shit.
So you're basically the Swiss banana pizza, just running around
Yes,
full of other
slowly
shit.
turning into the Swiss banana pizza, yes.
So this is the point in
yeah.
the conversation where you planet waste all of those resources.
Okay. The problem
no,
is,
I'm not going to crash the Earth.
why not? Is the Earth too good? Is the Earth too good for you?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Earth
My
is a cesspit. I mean, I hate that planet.
right, so I've got an issue.
What's that?
That
Just one?
Oh, it seems to have stabilized. I don't know. I'll see what this thing. I've reset the modem. I'll see how it actually. See if it's working properly now. I honestly don't know. Yeah, it's dropping again. Yeah, I can't stream at the
I guess
moment.
it's that time of the month.
It's weird. They're obviously doing some sort of maintenance or something on it. Something weird.
Maintenance. More like it's broken.
No, but if they're doing something, then they're resetting some things, whatever. I just...
Listen, have you ever run a network? Because it feels like you've never run a network.
Well, I feel that inside, deep down, I'm hurt.
I don't
Deep,
believe
deep,
that's
deep, deep,
true.
deep sad.
Oh God, there you are.
There who is?
There's a ship like inside the asteroid that I was parking near. Didn't even see you
I'm
sneak up.
parked beside the asteroid. I just didn't park a half a mile away.
Neither did
And
I.
I totally have not mined all of the ice that was on that asteroid.
Oh, did you?
Just in case you were worried, I didn't.
So you did.
That would be despicable. Why would I do such a thing?
No, you would never have done that.
You would have done that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So this is a little bit weird. I was just in 2 firefights, and I came out with more bullets and missiles than when I went in.
well,
That reminds me, I should check my ammo level. Actually, you know what?
you're having problems with the internet, you're not alone. On proposed repeal your iSpeaker block. It's like any legal site. Yeah, so it's... I mean, I've restarted my modem and stuff like that. I'm not sure what is going on.
It's probably just a flaky router, and they'll repair it in a week.
Now, these guys are actually pretty good. If I call them up, they'll actually send somebody out like tomorrow morning first thing.
You shouldn't have to call them up. They should already know there's a problem.
Yeah. Well, normally I don't have to.
That's how networks work. Yeah.
Normally I don't have to.
That's how networks work.
Do you even network, bro? Do you even?
I do. I do.
Is that what you say to your network? Make your network treat you nice.
Be the packet. Become the frame.
What the fuck? Right.
And he crashed out the internet.
Alright, so yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's like we're having fun. It says no. So what do you guys actually think of streaming Space Engineers this time, as opposed to the earlier one?
Wait, what?
At this time of the he wants to know whether we like when he streams it at this time of the day rather than later on.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Both times of the day are the middle of the morning. You realize it is now 8 a.m. where I am.
But don't make your problems my problems.
Listen, I just did.
I like having this morning for you, Adrian. This is evening for me. So it's kind of like, you know, again, I'm not sure. It's like maybe I was thinking of doing Imperium this time as well.
USC in the morning and the evening because your alternative game is a piece of junk.
I don't know what you mean.
He means Star Citizen.
Star Citizen?
Oh, there's one for Hot Ice. We could play Elder Scrolls. That's free to play.
Oh god, no. I'm not playing Elder Scrolls. I don't have an auto detect on my miner.
I want to
that's
like Elder Scrolls
design.
Online because I mean I love
Yeah.
Skyrim and shit, but I can't. I've tried. I can't.
It's too console-y. That's the problem.
yeah,
that I have with it.
just-
It's too
one of
constantly,
those
and they also do a lot of things on it to make.
Yeah, they've been swearing that since 2013, Adrian.
Yeah, so
Adrian, please don't get them started on Star Citizen.
I'm sorry.
What are you trying to say right now?
Star
what are you
Citizen
trying to
is
say?
the best game ever not made.
It is. That I will agree with that statement. It is the best game ever not made.
Actually-
They get so salty about Star Citizen that the Red Sea starts having an inferiority complex around them.
It's true. It's true.
That's how
true.
salty they get.
But if I'm honest, my biggest problem with Star Citizen isn't Star Citizen itself at this point. It's people like that guy that was in his stream earlier who just cannot hear or accept any criticism of it. And there's tens of thousands of them.
Oh, did I miss a fight? Did I miss somebody like fanboying all over Star Citizen and you guys having
You
to
did
spank
miss
him?
a fanboy. I don't know. There was no
Oh.
fight. But you did miss a fanboy.
Did you? I must have missed him as well.
Someone dared to suggest that fun was in fact subjective and that he did not like the mining thing. The guy's like, "Well, I gotta go."
Oh, Doverkin.
Aw.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Doverkin. The second you pointed out that you didn't like the mining thing, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go."
I mean, did you or did you not have the not a fanboy stream thing up on it?
I did.
Well,
that,
see,
that to
he
me,
gets no sympathy then. He knew what he was walking into if he'd read the stream
That to
title.
me-
The fact that he came in here anyway means he deserves what he got.
that to me is the funniest thing. That I actually put a hashtag not a fanboy stream. Because I'm
you
sorry,
should've known what you were
I will
walking
give
into
my the problem is you go to a lot of Star Citizen streamers and unfortunately how can I put it
think that-
in a simple way? Unfortunately they are unable to look beyond. Yeah, they're just unable to
words.
look to see any fault with it at all.
My problem is I guess the reason I have a problem with that is that I don't believe it. I don't actually believe it. I don't believe there's a human being with an IQ over 50 who cannot see the problems with that fucking piece of shit beta, alpha. I believe that what is happening is that they're afraid to piss off their great Lord and Savior Chris Roberts or risk their stream money and their audience, so they just fanboy, and it's fake. And I hate fake. Like, the thing I hate more than anything else is fakeness. And
whoa. Why are you still here?
It could be simpler than that, you know. It could be simply a matter of fact of they have sunk thousands of hours, thousands of dollars or rubles or euros or whatever currency they happen to be using into that game since, what was it, 2013? 2012?
Yeah, but so have I.
And for them to admit that they did all of that by mistake, or that they did all of that and they're not getting what they were promised, makes them feel like they're really, really gullible. So they're unwilling to admit it.
Yeah, but I admit
spaceship is close to us.
Just stop being a fake and admit that you got fucking fake. You got tricked.
Okay. All right, I'll be quite honest. The Star Citizen is not a scam, and I will challenge anybody.
And I'm actually with you on this.
I'm with
you on this. I think it will eventually be a game.
The problem
is, guys that act like it's already in a state where it's uncritiquable, or that the company has made no fucking mistakes, or that like it just
Yeah. The problem with Star Citizen is unbelievably badly managed. And so it's taking a hell of a lot longer than it should. Now, yes, they're doing a lot of
so long, and it's so bad that I'm starting to worry that, like, what I've thought for a while is that Squadron 42 is going to come out. We're all going to be very impressed, and it's going to be this really awesome single-player experience, and it's going to be a AAA game, and it's going to be spectacular. I'm starting to worry that it's not. Like, it's going to come out, and it's not going to be that great, and it's going to be buggy as fuck, and it's going to be like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's kind of... Alright, so... I
mean, wasn't the whole point of RSI that the entire company was developers? There was no...
No.
That's why I keep saying Squadron 42, right? Because with the number of staff they have, for the level of output that we see in the MMO title, right? That we can actually see, it makes no sense. Like, it literally makes no sense because the output level...
We all know...
2 days on it.
Yeah, we all know that their focus, without doubt, is Squadron 42, because that is what is going to fund the persistent universe. Now you say, whoa, what do you mean that's going to fund the persistent universe?
I do say whoa.
Because they can't afford to keep going for many years until they unless they're getting a ton more funds, they can't keep burning at the rate that they're doing. So Squadron 42 is pretty much, they got to release it real soon, because that's what's going to end up funding the MMO.
Well, so like I have problems with that, right? Like, one, I don't know what their financials are in terms of burn rate. Like, I know they've got like cash on hand is significant.
No, it's not.
I don't know what the burn rate is.
It's not, because they've probably got enough for like 1 or 2 years.
And that's concerning, because one of the other things is what I've noticed, and it kind of just makes logical sense. I mean, you and I are in the industry, so we know that hosting is not fucking cheap. Like, a game like
and
that,
they are using AWS.
Is going to be literally millions of dollars a month in AWS fees. Literally millions.
Yeah, and that's why I say
you cannot sell a box price. You cannot sell Squadron 42 to make money, to fund something that's basically a black hole that will never go away. There has to be something that's bringing in new money forever.
Yeah, but that's
Because
what there is.
otherwise you're not going to get credit.
So
like
there's-
the banks are going to be like, nope.
Yeah, so the whole thing, all right, so they've got like I said, Squadron 42 is going to provide the cash for them to continue the build. When it's released, they're still going to sell ships. It was going to be just the starter ships, but I think they're going to extend that. They are selling UEC, the actual in-game cash. And
They're going to sell UEC.
yeah,
Is that
they've said that.
confirmed?
They've said that from the beginning. That's how
Oh my
that's how they're going to fund it.
See, this is why I had this argument on one of the other when I was being stupid enough to have an argument with these guys. My comment was, it needs to be a monthly subscription fee game like Final Fantasy, and everybody's like, no, it's got to be free to play. I don't want to pay a monthly fee, and it's like, do you understand how much it costs to maintain it?
Yeah, I
If
do
you
like
don't
buy
have
to
a
play with
monthly
cosmetics.
subscription fee, they've got to get that money somehow, and all the other ways suck, and they're all pay to win.
Yeah, so this is, but I mean, from what they said, limited stuff. Again,
If they're selling the UEC, then it's already over. It's already going to be a pay-to-win piece of shit. Like, you're just going to have a couple whales spending $100,000 a month on the game who are just going to ruin it for everybody else.
yeah, the UEC thing, I said, okay, you know what? If you're going to sell in-game currency, you actually need to have two currencies, like Plex and credits. You can't sell
Yeah, the way EVE does
currency
it
direct.
isn't great, but at least it's...
No, but
like, it
it's a
sorta
way for them
works, 'cause
to
they
also
don't sell
fund
the
their
currency
game.
directly. They sell game time.
Yeah. Oh, there's no ice left on this thing.
Did Owen get it all?
Yeah.
I didn't actually mine it all. I only mined a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm not. My scanner's not.
It's on
very
there.
nice.
Okay, did you boost your mine detector all the way
Yeah,
up?
this one
'Cause
is at
remember, it's
500
built-
meters.
It's at 500 meters.
Yeah. Maybe it was only a
Okay.
little bit of it. Ice on you.
It would had to have been a tiny little bit of it because I
Yeah.
didn't mine that much. I didn't even try and fill my cargo hold. Like I had, I don't know, maybe 20k of
Yeah,
ice.
I mean, I see nickel, but that's
Nothing.
not.
See, now you got me started. I can't stand it when people talk about it like it should be free to play. It's like you don't understand how these companies work. If it's free to play, it is not free to play. And there's going to be a cash store, and it's going to be a fucking disaster. They're
No.
never just going to stick to cosmetics. That's never, ever, ever happened with any game ever. They all go back on that promise.
Guild Wars 2.
Who? What?
Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2?
It's buy to play, and their stores only
Yeah, but
cosmetics
they-
and stuff.
So, but hold on, it's buy to play. It's not free to play.
Yeah, but Star Citizen is buy to play, not free to play. Well, but a lot
it
of
gonna be
people.
buy to play?
Oh well, go. What the hell's that?
What?
Oh, that
Which
was
one?
you jumping.
What are you? What?
I was like, fuck,
Oh.
there's like sparks all over the place. What the hell's going on?
I'm not familiar with Guild Wars 2, but I would say,
Yeah.
first of all, my first thought is the server costs of Guild Wars 2 are probably 1/10 what it's going to cost to run a game like Star Citizen. Like, just In
Yeah,
general.
yeah, and I would say the expansions are buy to play as well. You know, you pay for expansions.
so. I mean, that'll like that model could work, but
oh, that
these
model
guys
works
don't wanna
great.
pay
I love that
anything.
model. I love that model. I think that model is
yeah, but
great.
all these Star Citizen lovers don't want to pay anything. They want it to be free to play. They're
No,
gonna
they-
bitch
they'll
if it's-
buy-
if
no,
it's
you buy the
got
package.
expansions.
Let's put it this way.
And how would
if you just
expansions
have
even work in Star
if
Citizen?
you just have cosmetics and and opening stuff in Star Citizen, you've got a very
It's not gonna
captive
work.
audience that will buy everything. You could have the crappiest stuff, they will buy it.
I don't think it's going to work because Guild Wars would be the exception to the rule, and the only game I'm just taking your word for it. The
No,
only
you can
game I've
check it out.
ever
Guild
seen
Wars
or
is
heard of.
and Guild Wars is actually getting stronger all the time. It's the
And
only
again, that would
reason
be
I'm
the
not
only
playing
one.
Guild Wars
That is
anymore.
the only one you can name. All the other ones have ended up going with a pay-to-win store eventually because the cosmetics didn't earn enough money. And it's not even about making enough money to survive, right? You and I both know it's not even about does it pay the bills, because it's always that greed factor. And there's always the fact that the company makes stupid business decisions and ends up needing even more money, that eventually they end up introducing something. Look at Fallout 76 right now.
No, please look at okay, first of all, you can't really look at that because Bethesda is known to build crappy games. And anybody says, no, the Bethesda games are great, they are crappy, all of them, without fail.
Sure, but they promised that it would never be a pay-to-win.
Oh shit.
And
What?
here they are turning it into a pay-to-win store because they're not making enough.
Oh, don't nudge it.
Yeah, I like Guild Wars 2. The problem with Guild Wars 2, one of the reasons I stopped playing Guild Wars 2. Okay, there's a couple of reasons why I stopped Guild Wars 2.
Okay.
Number
I'm
one.
listening to you talk rubbish and I wasn't paying attention, so I drifted over the top of the asteroid base with no dampeners on and luckily didn't hit like 3 ships.
Shocking that you didn't.
By pure fucking
hello.
luck, I did not crash
There's a
into 3
Europa
ships.
carrier 20k out.
Go get it.
Oh, I see it. It's 4.85. The IMDC.
Yep, the Europa carriers are
Right,
huge, but the problem is it's going to have a shield.
Well, I can get there. I've pretty much repaired.
I think my ship is repairing that carrier you brought home.
Hey, that's helpful.
Either that or it's eating it.
God, I hope it's not
Actually,
eating
trying to
it
help
because
others on this
there
ship.
wasn't a lot of damage on that carrier. Just a few blocks missing.
Aw, damn you, Hot Ice. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, but okay. So Guild Wars 2 had a couple of issues. Number one, there was no Holy Trinity at the beginning.
Oh, it's not necessary to have any Trinity, holy or
No.
otherwise.
So
Tank, healer, DPS.
yeah.
Oh.
The problem with that is without that, their fights tended to all be the same. And what I mean by that is everybody running around in a circle, kiting the boss, healing themselves. That was the boss fights at the beginning. Now I believe it's changed, but that was pretty much the majority of their fights in the dungeons and stuff like that. Which, I mean, is not great.
I never played it. I didn't
You want
know
to do
how
Guild Wars as
set
well?
up.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
didn't I never got into either one of them, I guess.
The
I
other,
can't remember what the buy price is. Is it like down at $30 or something?
yeah, and you get all the expansions when you buy it. It's like it's a good model. It's a good model. It really
And
works.
again, maybe that works for them. I don't think that's going to work for Star Citizen.
Yeah, I mean
Like the server side costs for Star Citizen are going to be a factor larger than in any existing MMO. That is
It
just a
depends,
fact of
eh,
life
okay.
that everyone
No,
has to accept.
again, it depends on how they do it. Now they're talking about
No, just the fact of how the game is built, just the
No,
fact
no,
that it's
no.
got 3D combat fighting in space and the level of server side work is
yeah,
just
okay,
so
but
much higher than any of the existing MMO.
listen, but okay. So one of the things that
Read chat before you start speechifying, please.
I saw she said question.
question, hello, ladies. Ladies!
No, shut the fuck up. I have something to ask you that doesn't involve you talking crap. What's the question, Hot Ice?
Will SE be a paid sub?
That's what I'm
No.
arguing. That's what I'm arguing for, Hot Eyes. Like,
No.
I think it should be a paid subscription model.
It's already, look at it, there's already a
that
paid subscription
scales.
model for the people that want this stuff, and if they continue that, I mean, that you know, those people are still.
No, yeah, and if they
Sign
continue
up.
that, I'm fine with it.
Oh,
and
they
I
are
have
going to
hope for
continue
the
that. They
game's future.
definitely. That's a great cash cow. They are definitely going to continue
Like,
that.
No, I mean when the game comes out, right? Like,
Yeah,
and especially if it's a mandatory sort of thing, or at least
Oh,
a
it's not going
large
to be
percentage of the
mandatory,
player
but
base keeps
they are going to continue
because
that.
that scales like that. As long as every player is paying a monthly fee, you can always afford to add more servers to
Yeah,
keep the game from being a piece of shit.
So look at there's one thing to bear in mind with the way they're structuring their servers. They're going heavily into server meshing and the whole object container streaming, just streaming. Object container streaming, they kind of fancy words. It's streaming and
I
stuff. But
understand
the
the
key,
technology behind it.
yeah, the key is meshing and dynamic meshing. So, what that
Yeah.
means is servers will fire up as required. So, in other words, if nobody's in like 20 systems, then you could have one server handling 20 different systems because nobody's in it. So, there doesn't need to
Right.
be stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And then if a lot of people in a certain area, then more servers will spawn up with that. So your amount of servers you can have can be really, really low or really high depending
Yeah.
on how the thing is used. So your server
yeah.
usage,
I've been in the hosting industry
vary.
for 20 years. I understand how cloud hosting works. It doesn't work out the way you're saying. There's
No,
a
but-
dozen different reasons why there'll be a bare minimum number of servers that will always have to be on. Just as
I
a
think there
starter.
will be a bare
Two, they'll
minimum.
have to deal with the fact that if there's, like, depending on how they design it, it could be terribly designed, and one player being in a place causes it to have to spin up all the necessary resources to run that spot.
yeah, depending on how it's designed. But I mean, like, you know, it's a. But I think with that, the way I understand it is that there's.
And guess how things like that's how Netflix works. And guess what Netflix has to do? Netflix has a special deal with Amazon, and they do spin up and spin things down, but not
Yeah.
exactly, because like one of the
Okay,
things
then-
they have to do is
Oh,
if their code decides it needs 80 new servers, it'll actually kick about 120 new
Yeah.
servers on.
And
Why?
you
Because
also-
it then runs
yeah.
a 5-minute burn-in and discovers that some 30-40% of them are shit because they're oversold.
Well, I'm
and we'll
attacking
cancel
this
those.
Europa carrier. Are you here yet? How far are you?
You're attacking the Europa carrier?
2.7 kilometers away from it. Why don't you come into?
I mean, if you're going to try to capture it, that's a good idea. If you're going to try to attack it, you're a dead man.
Really? Oh,
Probably?
2.64 kilometers away. Let me have a look.
Well, I'm still 20k away and not moving towards it.
No,
Well,
no.
respawn onto long ship, and then you don't have to risk yours.
Right?
Hey, Hot Ice. Did you guys see Hot Ice's next question? She is trying to get involved in this conversation that doesn't involve talking about meshing and
Yeah, that's
super game
that-
industry conversation.
I agree with you, Hot Eyes. I don't know. Like, I would assume the box sales of the game when it comes out to a bunch of people who haven't already bought ships and are gonna get it essentially already paid in is how they're hoping to pay it off.
Who knows?
I mean, if they do release a lot of the ships, even at a fraction of the price they had them for the buy-in, for the Kickstarter and all that kind of
Oh,
thing.
there'll be more.
Yeah, I would
They'll
expect
make
it to actually
money.
go up in price.
What is the GF3 Duchessa?
I don't know.
Well, it's white to me. Oh crap!
Well, sure, but actually, Hot Ice, the crazy part about that game right now is that it's essentially in the black. There is no debt right now. Like they've already funded through all these people
Yeah.
buying
Oh,
these
well,
ships
yeah.
during pre-Kickstarter. It doesn't have 10 years of
What
debt built up. It's actually
what I was
sitting in
going
the
to
black.
say as well is one thing. You don't know what deal they've actually got going with Amazon.
I might not, but I do know the deal Netflix has, and I'm positive it won't be as good as the Netflix deal. Positive, 100%, because Netflix has the best deal that Amazon has ever given anyone.
Yeah, okay, no. Let me explain. So Amazon has got their engine lumberyard, which
Yes.
Star Citizen uses, which
Yes.
is, it's free for anybody to use because they want people to use their AWS services.
I
So
understand all that.
this is a massive game with AWS services and lumberyard and stuff like that. It's they're going to want to have that thing running well
I'm
as
sure that's
a look what you can do with lumberyard and AWS. You know,
I'm
so
sure
there's
that's all true.
so again, that might be something. Yeah, but it kind of
Doesn't
isn't
change
it?
the underlying costs that Amazon has, and the fact that Amazon will not run that game at a loss for long. They just won't.
All right. I think there you might be a little mistaken because Amazon
No,
is one.
I just agreed with you. They might do it up front. Up front, they might run at a loss in order to use it as a loss leader in order to get people in the door. But I guarantee, goddamn fucking to you, they're not going to keep that shit up for more than a year or two. That's not how Amazon roll, buddy.
Yeah.
That is
No, but
not
I mean,
how Amazon roll.
yeah, but Amazon is known to run stuff at a loss. I mean, Jesus,
they
for
don't
the first,
run Netflix at a loss.
yeah, but that's not their thing. That's not going to make them money.
That they use Netflix in half of the Amazon sales material, and it's often cited as the reason you can trust running on AWS is because it runs Netflix. There's everything you're talking about is there with Netflix, like especially in industry. You mention AWS and anyone goes, well, I don't know if I can trust it. The first words you'll hear out of Amazon's own mouth is, well, it runs Netflix just fine.
Well, the
And they
first
don't
thing out
run
of
the Netflix
Microsoft's
deal at a
right
loss.
is it runs Hotmail just fine. Oh wait.
and they're not running Netflix at a profit, at a non-profit. They're making money on Netflix to the point, by the way, that despite being the lowest cost deal they've got, Netflix has the best pricing of any customer in the world on AWS. Netflix is still, and I know this for a fact, looking at dedicated hosting because it's still cheaper at the scale they're at to start building out your own data centers and going with
Look at this thing.
And that's the other thing to bear in mind. AWS is
No,
not
Hash.
actually
Look at
cheap.
look at the new shippy.
Did you get through the shield?
There's no shield yet.
No, well then get on board and take it.
Oh, look, it's got a whole lot of things. It looks like it's a cargo carrier.
Yeah, it's like a yeah.
It's like a cargo
that I
barge.
deal with on a daily basis started off on AWS and eventually started getting off because it ended up being cheaper to start going with Colo once you got up to scale, because that's how Amazon rolls. It's not actually cheap. It's cheaper up front because you don't have to buy all the servers yourselves. But even with the whole turn on, turn off thing, like, first of all, that doesn't even work because the way you save the most money on Amazon these days is by getting long-term contracts where they'll offer you a huge discount. So you end up doing that. But since you did that, the whole on-off thing kind of goes out the window.
Do you even on off, bro? Do you even in out?
This is an area where I've got 20 years of experience. I'm
Do you
telling
even on
you,
off and in out?
It's gonna be fucking
shake it all about?
expensive to run that on AWS.
And do the hokey pokey, bro.
I just have great worry. Like, if they keep this sub going, maybe they're fine. That scale. if they don't keep subscriptions going,
Yeah,
and they just
it's,
try to make their money off of ships and cosmetics and shit like that, then it's just a matter of time before either the numbers don't work or they just want more money, more profit, and so they'll introduce pay to win.
I need. Where the hell's the remote? I don't see a remote. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's one on board. There has to be. You can't move without it. I've seen a few that don't have any cryopods, but they all have remote control.
No. So if I was a remote in a lonely part of town, where would I want to live?
Along the center line of the ship. Like, it's pretty much always in the centermost block. Somewhere along the centermost blocks.
Oh, okay. Oh, this isn't even heavy armor or anything like that.
I love that you repair it.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go through this door. Probably not the best idea to go through the door. But
It's kind of clever of them to surround the door with thrusters that you don't want to grind.
huh. Basic refineries. Oh wow, it's got a lot of Jesus, it's got a lot of refineries. Assemblers.
I like industrial ships.
Yeah.
They're useful.
So it doesn't appear to be in this section.
Hot Ice, are you gonna play Star Citizen?
Of course you will. And you know she'll love it.
I mean, I'm making the assumption it ever comes out, but assuming it ever does come out.
Okay, that's a...
Is that a large reactor?
Yep.
2 large reactors? No, 3. Is that how many large reactors?
And this looks like it's more refineries back. Oh, this is like a... Yeah, this is a refinery. But where is... Where would it be?
Every time you repair those, I'm thinking to myself, he's not going to remember he already looked there, and he's going to look there. Because that's what I would do.
Well,
I would forget pretty much instantly. Oh, that's kind of Explorer-esque. I wonder if the guy who made the Explorer made this one.
huh?
Said I wonder if the guy who made the Explorer made this because it looks like it.
Okay, so if that's the case, where would...
The Explorer, I think it was kind of near the bridge. I think it was maybe at the floor.
Not really...
I mean, they're almost always in the straight line, center line of the ship somewhere. I
Yeah.
think because of, like, the scripts kind of prefer to be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a rule, but it usually is.
See, that's the thing. It's one layer there. Oh,
Look, there's a...
there's a whole top area.
Yep, it's probably... There it is. You just flew away from it. You just looked at it twice.
Hush. Enough of your jibber jabber.
I do the same shit. I walked past one on one ship like 4 times because it was faced like that. And
Away,
I don't know,
yeah.
I just didn't. Well, welcome back, Owen.
Oh god, this thing
I don't know, we're
actually.
gonna hear him walking around his house. Don't leave,
What do you mean don't leave?
Owen. Pointing out we could hear him walking around his house.
How rude.
And he left us. We know he's back because he left.
Has this thing got jump drives? Nope. Oh god, now it's got no shields
fix.
either.
That's also a fairly easy fix.
Yep.
How many refineries does it have on board? That's the real question.
Oh, it accelerates fast, but it slows down
Not
really slowly.
so much. Yeah, a lot of them do that. They've got more engines in the back. I don't really understand that. If anything, I want more engines in the front.
Where the... I can't find the antennas anymore.
Oh, they named after the ship.
Yes.
So how many refineries are on that thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can sense it. Ah, there you go. Turn it off. Okay, turn this off. Oh, so now I can look.
The name of the
Refineries.
antenna is the thing that you see on the overhead.
Yeah. Four refineries. And
Not bad.
8 assemblers.
It's a lot of assemblers. What the hell is it building?
Yeah, but if you look at it, look
Battleship
underneath
Agatha.
it. Look at all those docking ports underneath.
I'm distracted by this battleship Agatha.
It is 8 underneath
Like, what is it?
and 1 on top.
What is docking with it with that many? Like, I don't get it.
Well, you drop stuff off it, build stuff, and I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what the
but-
purpose of the ship is.
But you don't need more than one connector per ship. So, and they're so close together that what's happening here is it like 8 tiny ships?
Maybe it's maybe they checked us? No.
No, there's no mining, right?
Carrier for smaller ships or detachable cargo pods? Possibly.
Maybe it's. I've got a lot of pilots who can't connect to one connector very well, so I just covered the whole side in connectors. Now they just have to sort of hit it.
But how the hell am I going to get this one back 20 kilometers?
Good question. I'm gonna see if this Agatha has its shields up. I bet it does. It always has its shields up.
Oh, I know I can
want
do
you,
it.
Agatha. Why you gotta put your shields up? I'm just a person. What are you afraid of? It's just me and this grinder.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I haven't even checked. I haven't checked. There. Oh, it's got a store. It's actually got a store here. That's cargo container.
Oh, I almost made it on board. That Agatha does not have shields up. Are you red to that Agatha?
I know nothing. What the Europa carrier? Close.
What about the Agatha?
Don't you Agatha me?
We're not getting that. We're not getting that Europa carrier. It's gonna have shields up. Well, actually,
Okay, this has got 32k ice. 64k ice. It's got a lot. Wow, Jesus. Gravity, reactors. It's got a lot of shit
while
on
you're
it.
capturing ships, why don't you go see if that Europa carrier shields are up?
It's got 100 zone ships as well.
I mean, the zone ships would be good if we ever actually set up one of those safe zone shields, but we never have.
Yeah, we never are going to really. Because every time somebody comes to trade with us, wow.
Right? Just
It's their loss, our gain. This has got a lot of stuff.
The Agatha's still here. Where's that Europa?
Okay.
There she is.
The Europa carrier is just hanging around there. Look at that. Okay, so I've got an
shields
idea.
up?
Doesn't look like it's got a shield up.
Oh. The Agatha doesn't have shields up. I just checked, but it did shoot me in the butt. Because it hates me. Let's move this Europa carrier. Can I get on board you? Wouldn't mind that Europa carrier.
I'm bringing this other ship back to the base. And then I'll go back and try find... Go out 20 kilometers and try to get my other ship back.
Did you take a bookmark?
I put a GPS.
Well, then you are good. I always forget that part.
No, I actually did one when I went to go capture this ship.
Attention Europa carrier. There is nothing to see. Please don't look out the window.
Right, I'm going 238 meters per second. This thing slows down like a...
Why would you do this? You know you don't have to go as fast as possible.
I think we got different ideas of have and have not.
Maybe.
I've turned it around.
No, don't get mad. No. Oh shit, now you're dropping fucking hair in your chest and shit. Come on. Don't get mad.
But slow down. No, keep going. About 5 kilometers away. Okay, 5 kilometers, slow down. Maybe another 5 kilometers to slow down. Maybe 5 more kilometers. Just yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Don't. Shh, I'm not here. Nobody made it on board.
Okay.
Really wish I didn't have a default grinder.
Yeah, it's an interesting ship, this one. Yeah, you should find more platinum. I had like a oh, what did I have? How much? 300,000 platinum ore. But it's on planet Earth now.
That doesn't really help us. You know.
I know nothing.
Calm down. I'm just grinding at your butt.
Grind.
What heavy armor block?
Okay, maybe I should concentrate on blowing everything down.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go.
There is no Swiss banana. Swiss banana is dead. It was sad that the planet had to be rude enough to jump out in front of my lovely, lovely ship. But that's exactly what happened. No lie. You tell the truth. No lie. Actually, I've got to finish Breath Edge. Simulation speed 0.5.
Well, I might be hacked.
Yeah, there's a lot. And look how much ships are around us as well. We might have gone a little bit overboard.
No, 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 no.
No lie. You tell truth, no lie. uh. Oh, look at oh, interesting. There's the entrance. Oh, the window. Oh, this is like a bed thing. Oh, this was before they had beds. Alright, so let's get some air. And let's see if I can get back to my ship. I was thinking of taking a smaller ship with me, but oops. This guy pilots spaceships. I do. I'm really good at it. Okay, there it is. All right, so full speed ahead, 20 kilometers. I have the power of Grayskull. Grayskull ain't got nothing on my
Like a
power.
He-Man reference?
He's the man. Don't make me do Shiro on you.
God.
Well, I can always go Super Saiyan. Just saying. Was it? Well, it does appear that now, Jimmy, I've been monitoring the thing. Very modern connection. It's stable again. It was just that
That's good.
15-20 minute period that it went all funky. That's why I say they're probably doing some sort of maintenance and stuff on it. How goes the Agatha?
Oh, I gave up on the Agatha pretty much instantly. I am on board the
Europa carrier?
as we speak, though.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I think we might have to start using the big grinder again.
Yeah, it's pretty laggy on board right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think I can stop in time, or will I go flat? 2 kilometers.
Easy come, easy go.
Oh, I can definitely stop in time. Yeah, when you've got when it's just your jetpack, stopping from 350 to nothing to 0 is like nothing. Oh, it's closed. I don't close this. Or did I?
Ghosts in the machine.
I closed the other one. Right, I'm heading back to the asteroid base. I've just been sitting 2.64 kilometers from the Europa carrier.
I'm
hold-
on board that carrier.
Maybe I should attack it then.
I don't recommend it. Although I have ground down the programming blocks because it's
Yep.
moving. So it may not react. Here's the problem. I don't know where the remote control is on this.
Center line.
Yeah, that's There's 6 cryo chambers that I'm going through now. There's 4 flight seats and 2 control stations I still need to find. It's kind of a big ship, and the problem is the hangar has guns in it. I can see them, and I did not bring a gun with me.
Well, you know, I've got this thing. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
It is. This is all my problem because I was dumb enough to get on board. I'm seeing what looks like fire, and that's concerning to me. Why is there fire?
No,
What's on
maybe it's in a
fire?
battle.
Why is it
That's why
doing-
it's not moving.
I guess it could be. Oh. I think that the drone Eagle Scout that it launched is trying to get to me and is killing the whole ship to do it. What an idiotic freaking piece of junk. Damn it. Yep. It is shooting the whole ship down in order to get to me.
Well, that's pretty dumb.
That is pretty dumb. Oh well. This might be a pretty fucked up ship.
What? 150k iron ingots. Right, so I'm on my way back to the asteroid station. Not going too fast. Trying to keep it slow, good steady. Well, it's... Why is the sim speed suffering? Who else is on here?
It is really bad.
Oh, Faiz is on. Is he with
I
Koch?
don't know. I mean, there's combat happening because this drone is trying to kill me and is killing the whole carrier in the process. There's so much carrier in its way, though, that it hasn't even reached me yet.
Oh, that F-80 Eagle thing.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't think one of them's doing anything because it's like 5k away, but the other one is 200k away. I mean, 200 meters away and clearly angry because I'm seeing explosions.
Yeah, this thing is just going slowly. I mean, okay, so... My quest for ice... Well, I ended up with 47k ice from none.
I mean, that's, enough ice to keep humans going for quite a while.
Yeah, the
Not
problem
trying to
that we... Yeah,
fuel hydrogen.
the problem is the hydrogen thing on the base was set to stockpile. So that
Oh,
meant...
nice.
So what that meant is when you went to go use the medic room, you weren't getting hydrogen, and that's why that's why I said I needed ice. I needed ice because. So I turned the stockpile thing off so that you could actually refill your hydrogen.
I never run out of hydrogen. I always die first.
Yeah, I tend to not die.
Oh, he gets fucked up the whole top of the ship. Damn it. Alright, where is the remote control?
But I do need to. I think what I need to do is I need to sit with the Vauxhall hands and stuff like that and actually build like a Mars-like planet and throw in a whole bunch of wrecks and stuff like that all over the place. Thanks, Hot
Make
Ice.
a scenario.
Yeah, and then, so just one planet with all the wrecks around it and stuff like that, and then kind of have a maybe I could do things like have a uranium mine or something in certain spots. Place uranium on the planet so that people can get uranium. Same with platinum, or platinum can be from salvaging. Wrecks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about similar, because I do want to see some more scenarios and nobody's making them. Maybe we should make them.
Yeah. What would be interesting if we do it on stream.
You could solicit chat's opinion. Well, I don't know. Chat can be pretty crazy.
Yeah, full of rubbish. But no, if I set up a server with would it be Creative World? Well, no, we'd both have creative powers, and
No.
we'd just do like a one planet thing, and then we can modify the planet and with Vauxhall hands and
Right.
stuff like that. And
Yep.
cut and paste in ships and the problem is saving it.
Where the remote control be?
And then we'll have to edit out the ability to create engines. So it's still, you might find some wrecks with engines, but you'll have to, yeah, so like no atmo thrusters, no hydrogen thruster and that, but you might find a wreck with a hydrogen thruster, and then you throw that on your vehicle to make your vehicle go faster. The problem is, how would you do NPCs in something like that? Would you just use the modular spawner and then the surface?
Yeah, you might have to make your own custom module for the modular spawner.
Yeah. God, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't want to do work. You see the issue I mean?
No, I haven't done it. Oh, I'm super afraid to fly across that. What kind of
But it would be a nice thing to build a scenario like that.
There it is. That's business.
Yep, and then you could throw in NPC stations like... We could throw in hard-coded NPC things. If you wanted to.
You can do whatever you want if you're making your own module.
So to get to the uranium mountain, the one mountain with uranium on, you would have a pretty rough NPC thing. Yeah, and it'd be like a castle around a mountain. And because you can't fly and shit like that, it's gotta be... Oh, I could use pistons. Pop-up turrets. Yeah, the problem is
Ow.
it's kind of easy to take out You know, with digging and stuff like that, it's kind of easy to take out bases, ground bases. Not with a vehicle.
I repaired the remote control, and it exploded.
But the whole,
Is it supposed to explode?
the remote control, the carrier.
I don't know yet. I'm looking through the medical rooms because I did hack the medical room, but I'm not finding it. It might have been the whole carrier. Are those booby trapped?
Look like a cell still on there, but oh, there's a combat
That's a good
destroyer.
sign, I guess. I don't see the medical room.
Should I go to the Earth? Yeah, I definitely need to put on jump drives on this thing.
I think it exploded. Well, it was pretty fucked up. Listen,
They are.
I'm not even on board anymore. Why is the Sims 3.4?
Yeah, like I said, FaZe is on, and I think they've got something big going on as well.
Oh well, forget that Europa.
Yeah, I just want to get this back to the base, and then I might. Then I'm going to end it for tonight. Guess I'll do it tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. UTC.
I don't care. Yeah, that's
You
right.
care. You care. You know
No.
you care.
Not if it's what you're thinking.
You care. He cares. Don't let him
Yeah.
fool you, chat. He cares.
It's such a. It's just a constant reminder of. Like I can't like I still want to have hope, and I'm not gonna be able to keep up my hope if I keep looking at that piece of shit that's current.
Well, I will say this in my playing now compared to playing like half a year ago to a year ago. Don't know when I last played it. It definitely seems to be running better. It's actually almost playable. It's not a game. It's not a complete game by any means, but it is actually playable. It's actually able to do missions. And it's like there was something where I was throwing the poop out of the cutlass as I was in quantum and I fell out. So there I was in the middle of space, in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and I threw up a beacon offering 1,000 USD to somebody to come rescue me. And you know what? Somebody actually came to rescue me
Yeah, it's.
and took me back to the station I wanted. And it was actually quite cool. I hate to say it, but it was actually quite cool that whole system actually works in that. So the beginnings of a game is there. There's still a lot missing from it. Let's not, mince any words about it, but the beginnings of a game is there.
I get that, and I want to keep up hope.
But yes,
And it's 2019. When did the Kickstarter happen again? Remind me of the date.
2012. I agree with you.
So at the rate of development,
But at the
it's going to
same
be a completed MMO in
Yeah.
2037.
at the same token, they did spend 3 or 4 years getting the funds
wasting their time.
and wasting it. Yeah, getting the funds in and constantly changing the scope of the game, etc., as more funds were coming in and their ambitions were getting bigger and bigger. So, you know, it's a case of they were victims of their own success.
I mean, sure, that's true enough, but I mean, again, we're back to
Yeah, but still,
are they
it's like,
actually ever gonna freaking.
but still, we don't, you know, there's a lot that we don't know. They haven't revealed anything about exploration and stuff like that. There's a hell of a lot missing from it that we need to find, that we need to know.
I just wish they hadn't mentioned anything. Basically, like I kind of wish there wasn't the betas that you're playing, because I mean, I don't think they're getting anything from that. You know what I mean? Like they're not.
Oh, no, they definitely are getting something from it. It's same as early access and alpha. If you listen to your community, you throw systems out there, you see what happens, you listen to the community, you have feedback and stuff like that. Now, the question is, do they always listen? Absolutely not. But do they
In
sometimes
addition to
listen?
not listening, there's also, for that feedback to be useful,
They need to get rid of all the salty ices.
useless throwaway system that you only put in to appease them in the first
No,
place is
no.
useless feedback.
Yeah, the issue is, look at Elite Dangerous had a similar issue where they had what they used to call the forum dads. Now the forum dads,
The what?
they used to call them the forum dads.
Dads?
Dads,
As in father?
as in fathers. And what the
Okay.
dads used to do is whenever Frontier did something, oh, what a fantastic job, you did so well, we're so proud of you, and you know. The problem with that was those are the people who they used to listen to. And the game ended up in a really, really crappy state. As soon as they stopped listening to those people, the new mining came out, the new kind of, they're not having to worry about cash anymore because, you know, you could easily earn it. You didn't have to grind for 5 years to earn enough to buy a ship. And the game actually became fun again. And they got a hell of a lot more people in to play the game. You know, so you've got to be really, really careful how you actually take the feedback from community. The community can give you some really good feedback. They can also give you some really shitty feedback.
I would agree. And as Star Citizen,
And Star
shown
Citizen
itself
has
to
got
be-
all the fanboys, and unfortunately, those are the ones that they tend to listen to more.
that's what it's felt like to me too. Like, again, I keep hoping that we're going to see a night and day difference after they launch Squadron 42, and that the bulk of the resources and intention and professionalism of the
Yeah,
company is
that's kind of
That's
my hope as well.
biggest hope. And when that launches, we're going to find out for sure.
Yeah, I have to agree. That is.
If
I'm hedging
that's
my
true,
bets
one of
on-
my problems is if that's true, then it logically follows that the game that you're currently playtesting is essentially a C-stringer piece of shit that they've kind of just thrown out there with the people who are not busy working on the thing that's actually their whole.
No, I think they share a lot of systems. Now, there's definitely stuff in the Squadron 42.
Well, I'm sure.
No,
it's,
I
I'm
don't
sure
think
it's
there's
code
anything really in
reused.
Squadron
I'm
42
sure
that
it's
is-
code reused, but it's not like you'd be a stupid manager to put any of your good people or any significant amount of time into that while you're still working on Squadron 40.
Oops, 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 oops. Slow down. Yeah, I gotta have to go now. Just trying to stop this thing. Holy crap, that was threading the needle. The needle? She was threaded.
Well, at least you didn't crash into the asteroid this time.
I've never crashed into the asteroid.
You know,
No, I have not crashed
you
into
say
the
tomato,
asteroid.
I say tomato.
I've crashed
Crashing
into
another
I've
ship,
crashed into
which then
planets, but not
crashes
a.
into the asteroid is still crashing into the
Oh
asteroid.
crap!
Did you just crash into the asteroid?
No, one of those eagle things.
Oh, good. That thing won't last long. Get revenge for it murdering me, because I'm pretty sure it's what blew up the control station area. Still trying to
There's a
find this
few
last
missiles
control
as. Yeah, it.
Where is this last control station? Where are you hiding a seat?
Alright, so let me actually.
Why are you hiding a seat? What?
Oh. That's completely disappeared. Alright. So yeah, I am going to jump into my cryopod. I am going to call it a night.
Have a good night.
I will close the hangar doors to protect the golden dildo.
Yes, yeah.
God, I love those hangar doors closing. Have I ever mentioned that?
No, I've never heard that before.
Okay. It's beautiful. Alright, and tomorrow, 6 a.m. UTC, will be some Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then tomorrow night we're going to continue with this. Actually, tomorrow night, Thursday. Yeah, so we're going to continue with this. See what else we can get going. Alright, so thanks for joining me and thanks for watching. And sorry about the connection issues, but hey, what can you do? ISP, not up to me. So you guys all have yourselves a great night. And I shall catch you all on the morrow. Good night.